Are you trying to start a business? Here's my 3 best tips. Number 1, make sure that you actually want to start a business. When I was, say, 10 years old, I decided I was going to start a blog. I was like, yeah, it's going to be the best thing ever. I'm going to make a ton of money. I'm going to do it with my friend. He's going to help me out. And we're going to be like the richest kids in the school. Well, needless to say, that did not happen. It didn't happen whatsoever. We, in the end, ended up both quitting. He quit first, though, within the first 2 weeks. I don't have any grudges against him for doing that. It was like a super impulsive business. However, I was left without a partner then, and I continued the business over about another 1.5 years. And I was just in the trenches, trying to grind out content that no one was reading. Maybe in a month, the most views I had in a month was probably 100. And this is like, I would have put in like 10 hours of work each week, and I still was getting like no progress. So before you start a business, make sure you have the time to dedicate to it, and also make sure that you want to do it, and it's not something that you're gonna end up burning out on after. Even consider 1, 2, 3, 5 years in the future, depending on how long you want your business to be. Make sure that you are going to commit to this thing for the long haul and not gonna quit out on yourself. Okay, number two, pick the business in something that you're passionate about. Again, starting with that first business I made it about photography, which I was mildly interested in, but I didn't have a full passion in. Now I'm making content about self-improvement, economics, and business and stuff like that, and I am much more interested in stuff like that. So it's way easier for me to make content about it because I can relate to the content itself. So make sure your business has to do with something that you're very interested in, and that can carry you a long time. Alright, number 3, and our final tip, is to consider who your primary customer is. A lot of people know this, and it's some of the first stuff you're actually taught in business school, which, not that I've gone to it, but if you do go to business school, this is what they pound into your head. However, a lot of people still don't know it, and it's actually super useful. So what you need to do is consider your target demographic and get inside their head. So if you're, say, starting a business about pet biscuits, you need to really dig deep into your ideal buyer. You need to understand what they're going to buy and why they're going to want to buy it. So, for example, in the pet business, your pet owners probably love their animals. They probably care very deeply about what they're eating. So you can push your products as all organic, all natural, and better than the store-bought stuff. That way you're kind of pushing your buyers' buttons in a way that's going to make them want to buy your stuff. You also want to know why they're buying your stuff. Is it because it's organic, or is it because it's cheaper? Because you're probably not going to be able to beat out the big companies on cost. So give them a different reason. Make it organic, or make it more personal, or make it prettier, make it smell better. I don't care. Just give yourself something that puts you ahead of your competition. Why are they going to buy it from you instead of someone else? Okay, those are my 3 top tips for business. Just a real quick guide if you're looking for starting a business, but I think it'll really help you, and I wish I knew this stuff before I started. So this was Zen Tech. Stay Zen. Please like and subscribe also. And never catchphrase.